All right, here we go. Thank you and welcome back to our Computer Science and Education Week. My name is Bree. I'm one of the Fab Lab instructors here at the Benteh STEAM Academy. And we're going to go through a little bit of fun introduction to coding classes here on code.org. If you guys remember how to log in last time, we just go to www.code.org. It's 100% free. Feel free to set yourself up with an account or have a parent or guardian do so. But either way, if you are logging in and watching these videos, we hope you guys will practice and participate along with us for the next week. As 1 hour each day, an instructor from Benteh STEAM Academy will be doing an hour of code, and we're going to be playing some games and seeing what we can learn in that time frame. And of course, you can always do more than just 1 hour, so don't let us hold you back if you're excited about this as we are. So we're going to get over to our code.org website. And I've already logged in up here. So I'm going to go and take a look at the course catalog because there was one I was really excited to do. So under the Create tab, it gives you a whole bunch of different options. There's Spirit Lab, there's Artist, there's App Lab, Game Lab, and Dance Party, which, hello, sounds awesome. But there's a whole bunch of other projects too. So if you click the View All Projects, it's a huge catalog of different projects you can work on. We are specifically going to try this Artist Lab because it sounded really cool. And of course, I'm a little bit more of an art and science instructor, so I try to incorporate a lot of art and hands-on stuff into all the lessons that I work on. And so here's what we got. We have this really cool little program here. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so it's a little less chunky. There we go. Okay, so we're going to draw something awesome. And so what it gives us is it gives us a workspace, which is where we're going to drag all of our different things into. Okay, so we have actions. So we've got the option of moving forward, and it asks you for the amount of pixels that you want to move forward. So let's just try that first and see what that does. So let's say we're going to do, let's do 100 pixels because I think it's a pretty big, oh good, that shows you how long the line is right here. So we're also going to slow our little guy down so he takes a little time while making this. So that's this button down here. I just went from the very fast hare or rabbit back down to the tortoise to slow it down a little bit. So we're going to do this run, and literally he just draws a line. Great. So moving forward means you're just drawing a straight line. What just happened? Oh, it froze. No. Why? Zoomed out too. Okay. Weird. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove this. Okay. So you just click on the thing you want to remove and drop it back over to the blocks section, and it'll delete it. So now we're going to do something really cool. So we're going to move him. Let's see, there's turning options, there's jumping options, there's jump to. Okay, so we're going to jump to a bottom position, I think. Yes. Do we want to do, let's do bottom center. It's always a good place to start. So we're going to do that, and we're going to put it right here. So that's the first thing he's going to do is jump down to the bottom and center of our screen here. And we're going to try drawing let's do a hexagon. We're just going to make a very simple shape. We'll draw a basic hexagon. And we're going to do actions. So the first thing we're going to do is from his little spot, we're going to have him move. Well, let's have him turn left. And we're going to do it by 45 degrees. That seems like a good turn. Let's see what that does. And then we're going to move him forward. No, forward is good. By 100. That seems like a really good line. Okay, so see, we're starting our little hexagon here. So we're going to try and go up next. So we're going to turn left again. I'm going to do another 45 degrees. And I'm assuming that changes where he is currently. And then let's see what that does. So we're going to go, it's going to go up, and then it's going to turn. So now he's facing forward. So I think that's going to get us where we need to be for the next line. So I move forward again. Oh, wait, we should reset. And we'll do another 100 pixels. Perfect. Okay. So now we have, obviously, line number 1 and line number 2, which is starting our hexagon. Awesome. So we're going to keep doing that until we get a full hexagon around. So basically, we're just kind of using the exact same thing that we did before. So we're going to turn left again. Oops. Make sure it lines up or it doesn't actually work. Do 45 degrees. And then we're going to do another move forward. And we're going to do 100 pixels again. Yes. And then turn left again by 45 degrees. I promise it's not boring once you get it to do. It's really cool. Do another 100 pixels across. We're almost there. We've got 1, 2, 3 more to do. So we're going to do left again, 45 degrees. I could have done a square, but I thought hexagon looked cooler, so my bad. I realize it's taking a lot longer than I had planned. Oh, wait. Well, I'm going to throw move forward down here because we know we're going to need it. So we'll do move left by 45 degrees, move forward by 100 pixels. Okay, we've got one more. So we're going to turn left again, 45 degrees, and move forward by 100 pixels. And we got one final turn. Here's our last turn for the day of this particular shape. And then we've got to close our loop. So we're going to move forward again by 100 pixels. And then we're going to reset my little dude. And we're going to go to the top. And it's going to say win run. And it's going to go all the way through this. So we're going to run. He jumps down to the bottom. Starts his first line. Second line. Yeah, look at that. Super simple. So now we're going to make this a little bit more complicated, I think. I think it'd be pretty cool because it's a very basic shape. Let's try to make it a rainbow as we go around all the sides. That seems like it's pretty fun. So let's do... So we already know that the first thing it does is jump to the bottom center. Awesome. Why don't we change that to middle right? Nope, that's going to be weird. Let's do... Well, let's just keep it bottom center. I just want it like to start like a little bit of... Oh, we could do a jump. Okay, so we have bottom center, and if we have him jump up maybe 20 pixels? Jump 2. How do I do jump 2? Jump 2. Jump... Oh, here we go. Jump 2. Blank over and blank down. What does that mean? Oops. We're going to try it. So we're going to go over and down. Oh, wait. That only gives me like a very specific one. No, I just want view. I don't want the whole thing. How do I delete one? Yes. Okay, delete button works, guys. Super important to try. Okay. So 0.2 certain degrees. Jump 2 over top left position. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to jump it forward. So if he's moved to the bottom center, I jump forward by 50 pixels. Okay, let's try that. Reset, run. Ah, so he's facing that way already. So that made us centered. So let's actually add that to actions. We're going to have him turn... Try and turn right. Reset. So he turns right by 90 degrees. I realize this is going to mess us up. So hang on. We're going to do... We're going to turn right again after he jumps forward 50 pixels. We're going to do left 90 degrees and see what happens. So, okay, we jump down. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. Okay, so we do want to turn left by 90 degrees and forward. So we're reset. We're turning left by 90 degrees, and we're going to turn right by 90 degrees back. Okay, great. So that kind of gets us more where we wanted to be. So let's try it again. So we jumped all the way down. We had him turn around, jump up again, and then he's going to start his hexagon so it's in the actual view of the whole screen. So it's not all the way down at the bottom. Cool. All right. We've done a thing, guys. We made a hexagon, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of a neat little thing. Let's see. What else can we do? We are going to change the color of each side. So we're going to reset. So the first thing he did was, this is our first side right here. So move forward by 100 pixels. So brushes, and we're going to set the color. I think that should be right above where we move forward by pixels, right? Okay. And then we're going to set color for each one. So orange. Yes. Okay, here we go. We've got this. So all I have to do is insert right before he draws the 100 pixels on whatever side it is. I just need to change the color to a different color. So we've got red and orange. We're going to do what comes after red and orange and rainbow. Yellow. Yellow comes next. Okay. We're going to do green after that. Oops, come here. There he goes. Oh, that's a really ugly green. Well, we're going to roll with it. And then we're going to do blue. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And then we have purple down here. Let's see. Do we want this purple? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then last one, we should make it a different color. Oh, no, come on. Sit in there. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Teal? Oh, that's ugly. Okay, let's try that again. Let's do magenta. There we go. Okay, let's try that. So now that we have all of our sides changing color, here we go. So he jumps down, jumps back up, and starts drawing. So first is red, and then he changes it to orange. Yay, look at that. Yellow, woo. Okay, so super simple. Wait, why did he not change? Oh, I skipped one. Oh no. Okay, so we skipped one. So we're gonna take this green. Oh, nope. We're gonna go brushes, we're gonna set color, and we're gonna move it to here. Change this one to green, and then this one will be, let's do that. Yeah, okay. So I just fixed it by simply adding another color that kind of is in between blue and green. So here we go. Red is orange. I guess I could make him a little bit faster. Yellow, green, teal, and then blue, and then purple, and then magenta. Okay, there we go. So that is, we've drawn our shape, we've changed our colors. What else can we do? So that's just the first two actions. So we've got action, and we've been changing brushes. So let's keep playing with that. Like, we can do random colors, or we could draw a sticker, which would be kind of cool. Let's see if we can get a sticker right in the middle of our, like right dead center here in the hexagon. So we know we're gonna wanna do a draw sticker, and we're gonna have to do it probably towards the bottom. Maybe the last thing we do is have him pop up and draw a sticker. But we're not sure where we're gonna do that yet. So if he is gonna pop up, then he'll have to turn left. So we want him to turn left to go up to the middle, and then turn left again to draw the sticker somewhat in the center. Does that sound about right? So action is gonna be, we're going to turn left, and we're gonna have him turn left by, it looks like 90 degrees. Cool. And then he's going to jump forward by, what do we think? Is it 50 pixels? No, that's not enough. Let's do 75 pixels. Yeah, let's do 80 pixels. Yeah, it's kind of a big elephant. And then he's got to turn left again by another 90 degrees. And then we're gonna, he's still not center, so we need to move him forward again. We're gonna go move forward. Well, let's not move forward, because if he moves forward, he draws. So we're gonna jump forward by 20? No. 30? 30 sounds good. And then we're gonna draw a sticker. Oh no, our sticker is sideways. Uh-oh. How do we rotate our sticker? Oh no. And we're definitely not drawing an elephant. Let's draw this very silly looking penguin. Okay. So now we've got to figure out how to draw the penguin facing the right way. So I think what we're gonna do is let's delete the jump forward 30, and let's delete the turn left. And instead, we're gonna move him left first, then jump forward, and see if that fixes it. So let's do, we are gonna turn left, but we're gonna do turn left here. And then, let's reset. So then we turn left here. Okay, let's run this again. We're gonna speed it up though. Okay, maybe not that fast. Too fast. Maybe Here we go. Too fast, too furious. Okay. So we've got the penguin facing the right way. And we need that to be 90 degrees. Oh, wait. Oops, that is the wrong one. Delete. We don't want that there. Actions. We're going to make a turn left. Again, by 90 degrees. We're going to do actions. We're going to jump forward by 20 pixels. And we're going to delete that. Wait. Okay, we're going to delete these because I've messed up this already. So, okay, what we're trying to do is get him to be here. So,
check in, track your arrival time, get a 15-minute alert.
We just drew that. So we want to do left by 90 degrees, and we're going to have him jump.
It would cut your hair.
No.
Sport clips,
we need him to jump.
We
don't need him to jump. We don't need him to jump yet. Right? We don't. So if we moved forward by 100 pixels, let's actually move backward by 50 pixels. Because it's already the same color that we have to do it. Perfect. Okay, that makes sense, right? Everybody's following? I promise we will get there. Okay, so if we're just jumping backwards 50 pixels and it's the same color, it's not going to draw another line. So, well, it'll just be the same line. You won't be able to tell. And then we're going to turn left by 90 degrees, which we already did. And now we're going to jump forward by the, what do we say? 50 pixels? Sure. Let's do 60 pixels. Okay, and now we're going to draw a cool animal. But again, we're changing that to you want to do a moose? We're Alaska. We should do a moose. Let's do a moose. He's almost center. So let's just up this to 70. He looks pretty centered. Okay. Let's reset. And we're going to slow it down a little bit more. And we're going to run. Here we go. Our guy jumps up. He starts his little hexagon. Okay. Those are looking great. Nothing has to change there. You can actually follow along as it does the steps through here, which is pretty cool. We jumped back, jumped up, and drew a moose. Yay! We are successful in drawing a rainbow hexagon and a moose. That's an octagon also. I've been saying it's a hexagon this entire time, but there's actually 8 sides. So, my bad. I promise I'm awake. I've just had no caffeine. Okay, so here we go. So we've done all this. Now, what do we want to do? We're going to show the code. Let's take a look at what the code looks like. So even, well, you guys can read this. Top tech-based coding, Berkeley and Harvard. Here's what it looks like. They're very, very simple. This is JavaScript. So it shows you all of what we were doing, which is block coding, in a much more technical way. So what it's doing is it's taking down all of these little tiny variables that will tell the computer to do specific things. So obviously it's trying to draw, like drawing a circle, doing all this cool stuff. This is all the different codes that we could do. So if we wanted to draw a triangle, we can literally tell our code to just straight up draw a triangle by using these different codes, right? This is way too much for me because I am not a hardcore coder, but this is ours. This is our code that we drew. So all of this right here is what we did so far. Oh my God, stop it. So changed our pen color, move forward, turn left, pen color, move forward, turn left. Those are all over 45-degree angles. So this looks a little bit simpler because like we know what the codes are meant to do. So we can take a look at it and say, oh, hey, here's that little guy. And here's all the different things that we put in there. And that gives you your colors. Like every single color has a very specific number to it, which is pretty fun. So yeah. And then the sticker is already a pre-generated sticker, so it doesn't actually show you what the code is behind that, but that's not too bad. So now that we have an octagon, I swear I can count, and a moose, what shall we do with the moose? So let's take a look at loops. I don't know what this means, so we're going to learn it. Or we'll just do it. So let's do this. From I. Rename all I. This is variable. I don't know what this means. It doesn't tell me what it does. I guess we could just play with it and see. Okay, so if you don't know what it means, awesome. We can just play with it. So from 1 to, let's try 1,000. Count by 5. And then we're gonna do, let's do a, action is, let's actually just draw a sticker with a tiny pixels. And we're gonna do it with 5 pixels, okay? Let's try that. Reset and run. We'll just see what happens. It's kind of fun, like, letting them just do everything you command it to, because it actually takes a little while to, like, walk through every single step, and seeing every single step happen is pretty awesome. Okay, here's what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Let's try that again. So we changed it from I, because I don't know what that meant. So now we're going to do length. 1 to 1,000, count 5, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happened. Once again, we don't know what it's doing. We can also look it up, but I think it's more fun to just kind of have hands-on, like, playtime and really just discover what you can do with things yourself. Okay, so what does that thing just say? So I guess if you highlight, no, have the variable length take on the values start number to end number, counting by the specified interval, and do the specified blocks. I'm gonna need more information. So this didn't work, so let's just delete that first, and let's delete that again. Let's do a loop. Let's do this. Let's do it, repeat 4 times. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Okay. So now that we've done this, we've done this, we've done this. We're just going to keep drawing and seeing what happens. Okay. Wait a minute. So it actually just drew 4 stickers 4 times. So let's try this. Let's delete this guy and let's do our turn left. Let's do this whole thing. Oh, it'll draw 4 moose. Okay. So we have to add an entire chunk of code into this. So it's not just one thing. It is now we're repeating this entire line of code. So it's going to draw 4 different mooses. So let's do this. And we're going to move it forward by 30 pixels. Yep. Okay. Let's try it again. Reset and run. And see what happens. So he does the whole thing again. Okay, so now that we've added our awesome repeating, I could probably go around and just at every interval draw. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so now we figured out how to draw moves 4 times. Okay, awesome. So let's take this back here and let's move this guy over here. So if I wanted to say, let's draw hexagons a bunch. No, that seems silly. Let's do, I want to repeat the moose part, but I want to repeat this. We have 8 sides. We're going to do 8 times. And we're going to do basically this, but I'm going to change it a little bit because we didn't go far enough forward. So we're going to go forward by 75. And we're going to go forward. Oh, sorry, backwards by 7. No, that was a good spot. 50 was fine. We want him to start there. We want him to go forward by I'm not liking this. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this out. We're going to add another one. I want him to start in the center again, but I want our moose to also be in the 4 sides. So let's try and figure out how to do that. And we're not going to do 8. We'll just do 4. Okay, so we know how to draw the 1 moose. That code is right here. So we're literally going to copy and paste that in a way. So let's reset him and have him run real quick and show us where he's going to end up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pop up. Okay, and so that would be where he turns 90 degrees and jumps forward 60. So let's do this again. So that's where he starts. But we need him to jump forward. So I want him to go all the way up to, I just tried to point at my screen. I want him to go all the way up to right here. So we're going to jump forward by 120. Not quite. Let's do 160. Cool. And then he would draw the first moose, right? That would put our moose in the right spot. So then we would need him to either jump back. Yeah, let's do a jump back. Actions, let's do jump backward by 30, 40, no, 35. That's about center. And then we're going to have him turn left. I swear, I know my right from left by 90 degrees. And then he's going to jump forward by, we're going to do, nope, let's do 60. What was our, we went back 35. But that's, also I just used, okay, so I just did a code thing, or not a code thing, I just did a keyboard thing, which is pretty important for people to know. So if I select any one of these, I can copy and paste it without having to go back to my actual menu and redo it again. And I should have started this earlier, but basically it's Control C for copy and Control V is to paste, or as I like to say, to Velcro. So Control C for copy, Control V for Velcro, and it pops it wherever you want it to go. And you can pick it up and move it. So we're going to do that. And we're going to drop it down here. And okay, so I have moved him too far forward. So let's change, oh gosh, I just took out my pixels. Let's change this to 30 degrees. No, let's do 40. Yes, okay. So rotates, does it 40 degrees. Okay, so let's do this, repeat this 2 more times? No, 3 times, because we're going to have him do all of that 3 times. So then he's going to jump backwards. So let's try it here. Yo, okay, I think that's going to work. Okay, so we're going to reset and we're going to run. Here we go. He's drawn our octagon. Dun, 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 dun. Moose, turn moose, turn moose, turn moose. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a octagon with 4 mooses. I thank you very much. All right. What else can we have? Okay, so we've just figured out what loops are. So basically, loops are pretty cool. And I haven't quite figured out what the longer line of loop is. That's the top one. We're just doing a basic repeat. So take some time, explore these. We're actually only going to go for another about 20 minutes just to see what we can do here. So we can do math, which literally is basically filling in these blocks. So you saw these little purple things that we pop out. Pop them back in. So this is a blank one. You can pull up a blank one at any point. So say for some reason you accidentally deleted this. Oh no, how do I do it again? So you go back to your math tab and you pull out this just random number generator, and we had 160, and we're just gonna plug it right back in. And we fixed it, right? Pretty cool. So in the math, there's also a whole bunch of equations you can do. So you can pick a random integer from 1 to 100. So if I wanted to take out the very first one, let's just change that. The very first side length. So let's say this was the very first one, right? And I'm going to put in a random integer from 1 to 100. So it will draw at random a side that is either 1 or anywhere between 1 and 100 length. And that's pretty cool. So you can also change it to 20 to 80. And it will only draw something that size. But that's kind of silly because we wanted a very specific size shape. So we're going to leave that there. But it could be really fun if you're trying to do like a random shape generator. So if I wanted to quite literally eliminate the majority of my code and do a repeat like the moose thing, if there was a way to pick a sticker 1 to 100, say let's like number all of these, and it would just randomly draw a sticker, that would be really cool because then it would just pick a different sticker from all 4 sides instead of a moose, right? So that's kind of fun. So that's here in the math section. And then logic. So if blank equals blank, or if blank, then whatever. So in this case, so if, let's say, if moose, let's add a, no, I don't want to draw a moose. That's silly. Let's not do that. Let's do math. No, let's not. Let's do, yeah, let's do math. Okay, we're just going to take a number instead because that's like a really simple one. If 60, and we're going to do equal, and then let's do function. Ooh. If length equals 60. Okay, so now we have like an actual thing. So if length is going to equal, we have sides, so let's do 100. And then let's go, then we could say it will have to do something. So if it's kind of complicated. We're going to ignore that. I'm not going to do that right now because there's too many things I have to explain. Basically, it's creating a function. So if something does something, then there's a result that will happen every single time that it does that. So for instance, our sides were, if it draws 100 pixels in a line, then the color changes to a different color, which is basically what we've done up here when we wrote out our actual code. So instead of actually writing this, you can write an equation that will literally say, if he goes 100 forward, then he's going to turn 45 degrees to the left and change color. And then go forward and change color, and then go forward and change color. Kind of fun. I just think it's going to take a long time for me to do that, and I want to see what else this website has before we run out of time. Okay, so yeah, so these are the functions. You can choose draw a pinwheel, draw a shape, draw a square, draw a star, draw triangles. It's kind of cool. And then, of course, these are variables. So like you can set your length, you can set your points, radius, repeats, whatever it is. And then, of course, comments. You can actually write in little comments throughout this whole code. Okay, so we have done a pretty cool thing here, and I'm going to save this because honestly, drawing a rainbow octagon full of moose is pretty cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to share that. And I want to send it to I'm going to just copy my code link. And on a different screen that you guys can't see, I am going to email it. Nope, not that screen. I'm going to email it to my boss because he's going to be super happy about that. Gmail. We'll use Gmail. Sure. Who doesn't want to have a moose show up in their inbox? Unless I forgot my password. Hey, look at that. I didn't. Okay, so now that we've done this. Oh no, I just did something horrible. Whoops. Sure. Sometimes when you click random buttons on a computer screen, it's a very bad idea. Okay, so we're going to send this to Drew because I'm super proud of it. And it is... That's the guy who was here yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember him. Moose. And we're going to attach the code. And then we're going to send it. So basically we just grab the share code, which I'm sure you guys have all shared stuff online, so you know what this is. Just the link. And I've just sent it. And he will receive that and be very surprised that there is a moose in his inbox. Okay. So now we've done all of this in just one spot, which was the artist lab. So we're going to go back to view all projects. It'll automatically save your project. So you never have to worry about like saving it or trying to rebuild it or anything else. If you want to change it, you just go back into the same thing and make a whole different one. But you can always just leave it in case you want to come back to it and try to remember it. And you can always come back to it via the share link that you just created. So let's take a look at what projects there are. So there's obviously the ones I mentioned before. So we've got this guy, artist, app lab, game lab, and then there's a whole bunch of untitled projects. So I can go into my project list, which is what I just did, and I can rename it. So we're going to title this project. Oh my gosh, Rainbow Moose. Okay, and then I save. And I can publish it online if I want to. And I'm going to just delete this untitled project because I don't know what it is. And I probably just did something random. And okay, so now I have a library. So my libraries are things that you can search and find. And then these are public projects that you can follow along and try out yourself. So if we want to, let's take a look at this rainbow unicorn thing. That looks kind of fun. Just for funsies, we'll see what they did. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This is a little game or a little dance thing. I don't have any sound though. I don't know if I should turn this. Okay, I don't want to play too much sound because then we might get turned off. So just short bits. But basically they made these dancing unicorns with little dudes in the background. That's really cool. Okay, so we're going to close out of that one. Let's see, what else do we have? These are all entitled, but a lot of these have been published. So let's see. This is a game. Marines versus Spartans. Among Us Mini. Let's do Save the Turtles. That seems... Planet Pizza looks cooler. Let's do Planet Pizza. All right, so game labs, once you've made a game, you can publish them and let other people play them and try them out. So I don't know what we're doing. Oh gosh. Okay. I just died. Let's try that again. Restart. Okay, so apparently it's a... Okay, here we go. Oh. I have to jump on planets to get pizza. I think that's pretty straightforward. Let's try it again. This is really hard. Okay. Here we go. I can get pizza. Do I die if I hit a planet? No, I don't. Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Oh wait, I didn't die. So apparently you can still come back from the dead, which is great. Because I die a lot in games, as I'm sure you guys have just realized. Whee! Whee! I wonder if Drew made this game. He didn't do this game. All right, here we go. We're going to float over to here. Oh, no, I went too high. Okay, so if you go too high, you die. If you go too far left or right, you die. If you go too low, you die. But luckily, it's a kind of game where you don't actually die. You can just come right back from it. So that's kind of fun. I can see myself. It doesn't have a counter, though, so I don't know how many pizzas I picked up. So, okay, so that's a really good thing to think about. So how would we add to this game? So if we took the same one, you can view code. Just pause that. So we can view code here, and I can make my own using the same sort of code. So that's pretty cool. So keep that in mind. Pizza Lab or Planet Pizza, pretty fun. Let's try Save the Sea Turtles. What does that one do? App is built, Code Studio stores app can be viewed at anyone access product. So avoid using personal information. Don't put your personal information on the internet. In general. I just think that's a good rule. Thank you for that. Catch 25 rings to win. Run out of lives anytime. Thank you. Use arrow keys. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to save the turtles by like stopping the rings from getting to the water. Got it. Oh god, this is really hard. This is genius. Who made this game? Whoever you are, child or adult. You might have been an adult. I don't think you were. I won. Okay. So the whole goal is to stop the rings from hitting water. That was really fast though. So that's kind of neat. Let's try it again. Okay. I appreciate the little like be safe on the internet like nod. Oh no, I only have one life left. Oh god. Oh god. Here we go. We can do it. Oh no. No. Oh, darn it. That was super fast. Okay, that's a really fun game. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's view more games. What else we got? Remix. It's 18 plus. Let's not do that one. 8 plus. Okay. This is one. It looks like an airplane. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Do I do anything? Or do I... What just happened? I don't know what to do. I think this is a joke. I think maybe there is nothing to do and that's it. Well done. Well done, you. These are fun. Okay, let's see what else we got. 25 minutes ago. Some of these were made so recently. Oh my gosh, when was the turtle one made? Huh, doesn't say the timeline. So it'll tell you when these were published. So these are super recent. Let's see. Candy Run. Oh my god, someone did Meow Cat. You see this? Oh my gosh. It's so silly. Okay. My project. Let's see what that is. I don't think this is a game. I think it's just a cool project that somebody built. Let's see what they did. Oh, look at the little rainbow fishies. Fish go burr. Perfect. Neat. So they did a repeat, basically. So they coded in a repeating screen. As things move across, it comes back in the same pattern, but it's enough of a variation that it looks like it's super unique. Very cool. Good job. All right. We'll take a look at one more, and then I think that might be time for us to wrap up for the day. So let's do... What is this? It's another remix. Click to serve... Okay, so it's basically Pong. Oh, God. How do I... Oh, I see. I have to drag it. Got it. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this reminds me of some very old games I used to play in my middle school days. Nope. That was terrible. Let's try one more time. We need a restart button on all of these, but I know that's not how they're built, so. Okay, this is cool. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. We're just the whole goal is just not to die before the last. Yes. All right. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I think I'm going to get out of this. Probably go back to multiplying moose. So once again, thank you so much for joining us here for our 1 hour of code. I know it was a little bit of a rocky start, but we will certainly fix that in our YouTube version of this video. As we go on from here, I hope you guys join us for the next 3 days of different code and different instructors playing with these different games, which everyone is going to make a different thing, which is pretty cool. So I really look forward to seeing what our other instructors come up with. And we hope you will tune in with us and maybe play some of the same games that we do. So once again, this is Bree with the Benteh Steam Academy. And I am super excited to present our 1 hour of code for Computer Science and Education Week. And we hope you guys have a great day. So keep creating.
New My McDonald's rewards, only in the app. Valid through 12/31/21 for new users. My McDonald's rewards at participating McDonald's may take up to 48 hours to appear in your deals. Excludes delivery.